true treasures exist within this former Italian power plant.
Wow. Just different compared to the UK layouts.
During a record-breaking heatwave, we embarked on an unforgettable adventure to reach the core of a historic industrial site, abandoned and hardly altered since the 1920s. In the shadow of modernisation, the disused site still featured outdated assets time has forgotten.
Oh my fucking god.
But just getting inside wasn't the only challenge.
Yeah, there's another one over there. There's 4 people currently on this side. They're sealing the entry that we used. Let's do it.
Oh my god, you'll never guess what.
What is it?
95% of our viewers aren't subscribed.
95%?
That's alright, man, calm down. There's still time to fix this. Hit subscribe with notifications on to never miss a future video.
It was summer 2023, and we were in the middle of our European road trip, which happened to pass through a record-breaking heatwave, with temperatures soaring as high as 38 degrees. Despite an advisory red alert, we were still determined to attempt one of the most promising locations we had planned, an abandoned power station in Italy. After an evening recce the previous night, we had a good idea of what would be required to reach the structure and use the residential environment next to the plant to our advantage.
Inside this abandoned power station finally. Took 2 days and an unfortunate sunset time, but now we are in. And it looks like it's totally intact, pretty much. It's already a good start. Yeah. Looking at the pillars and the walls are all tiled in this nice blue colour, which is nothing like the UK. Yeah, the tones are lovely in here. Just bottom boiler house stuff for now. Yeah. Classic. I think we're below the turbine hall. Let's hope that's one of our guys. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to get up there. Yeah, I know. I reckon we check out a bit of the boiler section first and then head up there. Yeah, I'm up for that. Some nice gauges here. Can't quite tell what this is for. The gauges are all in Italian, which obviously doesn't help. Some little motors. Nice little section, really. Nice switch room down here. Panels look quite old. Words cannot describe how humid it is down here. So many glass windows just been baking. Signs of scrappers, potentially. Not surprised. A lot of metal in here. I wonder what these were. It'd really be nice to understand what it says on the panels. Seen one of these on the opposite side as well. I wonder if these little red things up here would spray water in case of a fire. I've spotted quite a nice board of gauges up here. That's going to take us up. But yeah, this is cool. We've been seeing a lot of panels with missing gauges whilst in Italy. But these ones are perfectly kept. You chose a steeper staircase. Yeah, it is. It's quite an eerie noise that these metal walkways make. It's a bit tight through here. Look at that. Oh, nice old sign. Loads of valves here. Yeah. And some decay, which is quite nice. The paint's peeling on one of the boilers. I've already said this, but the colours are lovely in here. It opens up here. God, this is lovely. We're keeping it down because over there is an active power station, and they don't take well to trespass on these grounds over in Italy anyway, so we're just hoping that no one does a check. Massive sign on the right here. There's loads of these fairly dated looking signs. They're really cool. You can get easily wrapped up in just one floor and not consider what's towering above you in a place like this. I reckon we go in there. That was kind of cool. Oh, that looks like admin, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I can see folders and folders of stuff. Oh, this looks so good. Yeah, all these rooms, there's books and books. Each room's full. Oh my god. Oh, this is ridiculous. Totally untouched. What on earth is that? I don't even know, but again, this one's entirely full. Look how cool this is. This is the power station across the road. I presume anyway, judging by the chimney layout, I think it is. Blueprints galore. It's similar to the ones in England as well. 1963, that one. See a manual for Siemens. I wonder if that's the make of the turbines in here. We'll soon find out. There's photographs here of equipment. Kind of looks like transformers, but from 82. One on the left is fading a little, but they're still in remarkable condition. These here, we just saw Siemens books. These are Brown Boveri folders. Probably manuals for everything you need to know about the machines. Classic turbine model. No, it's not. I recognise this. You can open it. So this was the bit that I got into yesterday. Didn't connect though, unfortunately, so I just had to leave. Yeah, it's clearly where they just import materials. Still some down there.
That's where the coals were when we come in.
Oh yeah. Well, this looks good.
I think we all know what this is.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my days.
And this is a really, really nice one.
I love this because it's just different compared to the UK layouts. The colours, even the papers, because of how old they are, match everything in here.
This is something else, literally.
So far, the exploration was going perfectly. The power station presented an ideal mix of age, design, and a lack of vandalism. Entering this stunning control room, we were taken aback by its intact condition, with the only signs of deterioration being coal dust coating the panels and gauges, and warping of the original blueprints on the desk.
You know at Urbandoned how we like our switch porn. Oh, and it doesn't disappoint. That one's jammed. Just need a few buttons now, and that's a hat trick. Coated in dust, but still working. This thing is really cool. It would pull out to provide easy access. Reminds me of like a body tray in a morgue. And then straight from the control room into this turbine hall. Wow. 2 turbines, massive gantry crane and so much natural light. This is a beautiful space. See these shells here? Looks like the turbines have been stripped, but the 2 are still intact, so I'm thinking maybe these are spares. Spare cases for them. I love the tiling going around the hole at the base. I've not seen these make of turbines before. Ansaldo. But they definitely have that retro appearance that we love to see.
Gazing across the immense turbine hall, its noticeable details being the impressive arched ceiling and lower wall tiles, we could appreciate that it was a rather unique and old-fashioned layout compared to power stations of the UK. It housed 2 dated steam turbines, fed by coal, likely to be replaced in the 1960s with the ansaldo generating units that still reside here today.
Up again to get an overhead view of the turbine hall. It's a small one with only 2 machines. Yeah, it doesn't disappoint. It's a mismatch of turbines and then internal parts of them and just other pieces of machinery.
The plant began operations in the late 1920s, taking in coal delivered by the local railway line. After the older turbines were replaced by the current ones in the 60s, the building was also adjoined to a thermoelectric gas turbine station to produce a higher output. Entering the 21st century, staff numbers were depleting and the 2 stations started to wind down service. By 2014, the coal plant was decommissioned, soon followed by the gas station.
So we're looking for a second control panel, and this has to be it from the windows.
Yeah, this is the back of a huge panel.
God, it's hot.
It is absolutely sweltering here.
There must be a window facing it. Here we go. Damn. This one's nice.
I'd say this is better than the
It looks
other
a bit
one.
more 60s, I'd say. Natural light coming in though just makes it so nice to look at.
There's blueprints and documents under the glass. They've been there for years.
It's likely that this retro control room would manage the gas turbine plant, which became operational in the 1960s, hence its more modern appearance compared to the other. Finding 2 spectacular control rooms, as well as the turbine hall, did feel too good to be true, so it was only a matter of time before things started to go wrong.
This handwritten page in this book from 1968. I think the top line would have been done with a typewriter as well by the looks of it.
They're looking for someone. Oh yeah, they're just workers.
There's another. It's just workers, but still, there's a big lifter over there. And a guy over there. We need to try to keep eyes on these.
Yeah. They're definitely gonna walk. I reckon they're going to that garage thing on the right, so I'll go to the other side and have a look.
Yeah, there's another one over there. There's 4 people currently on this side.
We can dive a bit deeper into the boiler house. You may have noticed our voices have probably dropped quite a bit. That's because the outside of the power station is now surrounded by workers. There's a cherry picker. We're not sure what they're doing. But we do have a slight suspicion that they're sealing the entry that we used. Which is incredibly unlucky, because it looks like it's been there for a long time. Yeah, you can hear it there. Anyway, we know for a fact that there isn't really any ways to get in this building unless you want to do a very tight squeeze. So we think we're good to continue exploring whilst they do whatever they need to do. That's through this little window. Oh, it's just the top of that storage area. Look at the size of these gauges. So big, almost unnecessarily large.
There's more tankers at the top of the boiler house. It's just these here.
Do you reckon we head up onto the gantry?
Yeah, I'd say so. Bet the views up there are great. This one's not for me.
Been told that the centre here is a really good view of the turbine hall. And it's all reinforced concrete. Yeah, it's quite the perfect point to end off this explore. This place is amazing. A real time capsule. And now all we can hope for is that the builders clear off and we can hopefully find another way to slimmy ourselves out.
With all the time in the world, awaiting what the workers would do next, we were able to properly reflect on what had been a special power plant exploration. The complex was bursting with industrial heritage, and thankfully, despite the heatwave and the structure being sealed with us inside, we had been lucky enough to witness it for ourselves.
We finished filming this place. What's the situation?
We've got to wait for the workers to leave the side that we got in on. Currently, our window, we've not seen it because we wouldn't go down what's there, but we're pretty sure that's boarded over.
Yeah.
There's a forklift that came with a lot of metal sheathing. It went back with no metal sheathing, so we don't know how many windows they're boarding currently.
So have you seen the forklift leave?
Yeah, Alex saw it. We sat waiting for us, hoping that we don't know they're there.
Possibly, but if they've sealed us in, then I don't know what they're waiting for.
I don't, yeah, but they won't be waiting for us. They wouldn't have.
I don't think they would have sealed us in if they knew we were here.
Exactly.
They would have just called the police. It's a sticky one though, in more ways than one. Should we try and get a vantage point to see them? I just don't want to get seen. Careful. See the thing?
As our entrance continued to be sealed tight, we began the search for an alternate exit. Thankfully, Theo soon called us over.
Oh, you've got a way out. Oh shit, yeah.
We can leave now.
Yeah.
So we need to go that way.
They have just turned the generator off though, it sounds like.
So I reckon we go out the window we found across the back of this building. There, here. So we go across. Up here. Following the fence line and then we find a hole or a point we can climb. If not, we can hide it out back here until they move and climb the fence again. So we're out back behind those buildings. So we can see what's there. Once we get, you can tell the way that we came in. If not, we just run around dogs.
This isn't really visible on the outside.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Unable to predict the workers' movement, and with our side of the plant appearing desolate, we knew we had to take our chance.
best, but it'll do.
I think it's nothing by the colder. Oh, come on, that way.
That's what we fucking do. Oh, that's good. Come on, boys. That place was fucking hard in every area. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I think popularity online as well has probably not helped. The workers definitely know people are targeting it for photography photographs.
Here are some of our photographs captured at the abandoned power station. If you like the look of them, check out our Instagram page in the description, where we share images from our explores months before they are seen on YouTube.
Rest in peace to B-Word, such a talented photographer. This is the first time I've seen one of her stickers in an abandoned building.